because of Ebola. We've been
Brisket. Oh yeah, you gotta get that old brisket. Juneteenth celebrations, the 150th, North Side, Houston, Texas.
I'm not stuck over in my way. Oh, sailor, my little dog cried, but held me down. I said,
know that the work that's happening in Houston under APDEP's leadership is great work. Everybody can see with your own eyes what the brothers and sisters of this community have done in building the 5th Ward Community Garden. Brothers and sisters know that this garden here is doing what? It is being developed and harvested by brothers and sisters right here in this community. There are sisters who are here making sure that the elderly sisters and brothers in the community can eat from this garden. That's what APDEP is about. APDEP is an organization of the Uhuru Movement, which is an international organization of black people. We have organizers throughout the United States, in Africa, in the Caribbean, in Europe. We're building in South Africa, in South America. Our goal as the Uhuru Movement is to bring black people back into political life. Black people have to get organized. Everywhere you see our people, and when I say African people, I mean black people. No matter if you're born here in Houston, in Alabama, in Europe, in Jamaica, in Sierra Leone, if you are a black person, you are an African. You are an African. And our responsibility as African people is to come together to solve all the problems that have been imposed on us. Everywhere you see black people, everywhere you see our brothers and sisters, we're suffering from what? Poverty, violence, no clean water, no decent education, no decent health care. Everywhere you see us. But the reality is, even though that's the way we are all around the world, do you know that our birthplace is the richest place on the earth? Do you know that Africa, our birthplace, our birthright, has more gold, diamonds, cocoa, bauxite than you can even imagine? Do you know that even though Africa has been looted for the last 500 years from Europe and Asia and, people all over the world, do you know that despite that, Africa still produces wealth? Do you know that Africans are the first people to, develop science and philosophy? So if we have the brains, we have the know-how, and we have the resources, why don't we have good lives wherever we are? Why don't we have the best schools wherever we are if we got the wealth and we got the know-how? It's because that wealth has been stolen from us.
Shout out to everybody that's keeping 100 for Juneteenth, Happy Father's Day. If it's a mother out there doing your thing, I know you're doing 2 jobs, but you're still not a father. Happy mother that's working to hold it down with your kids. For a father. I'm on a positive thing, anybody that know anybody that's out there running for office, and if they black and they smart and they really talking about their politics, this is what they're talking about. So when you go vote this time, you know what you're voting for. You're not just voting because mama voted for this or daddy voted for that. Make sure you know what you're voting for. And keep up with stuff. And if it's any family members, I know a lot of your family members, you give up on them because you get tired of going through whatever. But a lot of times, you can only do so much. You can't stress yourself out trying to make somebody else change. You can't re-raise a grown person. Sometimes, they got to fall on their own and wake up. Because as long as you keep on putting your hand out there, picking them up, they're going to expect that, so they're not going to do it themselves. Sometimes they got to bump their head and go through it. I want to thank everybody that's support me. My brother right now, he on his way to Galveston. I know they going to the AME church. And I know he's out here with some safe sex condoms and stuff. So anybody that's positive, Sylvester term, me and him go way back. The Wheatley Yates games, you know. Shout out to everybody that's independent, or everybody that's out there trying to make it. And I think that everybody right now should be trying to find out why is it that the courtrooms consist of us filing somebody else guilty, jury duty. They don't want it on their hands, they want it on our hands. So if it's on our hands for that, why can't it be on our hands for the judicial court for the cops and the lawyers and all the people that get the big cases, you know what I'm saying, the grand jury. Why we can't be there for the grand jury? There's a lot of rules got to change. Since TV didn't change, you can curse on TV, you can curse on radio, where if all that can change, then a lot of the judicial system got to change as well.
We gotta go. We believe.
We all get caught in our own sins. Sometimes I have to remind myself that on my worst day, I live like somebody on their greatest. Don't let your demons take you to hell. Introduce them to heaven.
Some niggas go to college, some niggas go to jail.
You see